Y'all, we just got back from the grocery store doing our monthly grocery haul, and it is pouring down rain. So Tyler is really sweet, and he's gonna get all the groceries for us. He's so cute. Oh. All right, well, we'll get these set up, and I'll show you everything we got. Hello. Hello. I think we might be in a hurricane.
It's just getting harder.
The rain is getting harder.
But on the map, the worst of it passed. So well, somebody got it wrong.
I think they're wrong. Goodness gracious. Moses is not happy. He says, let me in. If y'all have been here a while, you probably know that we always get these Kool-Aid blue raspberry lemonades. And then we will just sweeten this with stevia, and it is delicious. That's what we call our flavored water. And then for honey, we just got some of these little honey bears. We got 6 of these. We wanted to stock up. We got some of this yellow cornmeal. It actually has a rip in the bag when I was getting it out of the bag, so I went ahead and put it in this baggie so it wouldn't make a mess. But our neighbors, he went on a huge like fishing trip, and they were getting their freezers all going, and they were so nice, and they gifted us some catfish. So this month we're going to have some of that, so we want to go ahead and get that cornmeal so we could bread it. It's really, really good with this cornmeal. Got 2 of these sugar-free syrups. Sometimes when we have our oatmeal in the morning, usually Tyler will sweeten it with honey. And I learned that I do not like it sweetened with stevia. So what we did was, in case we run out of honey by using this in other ways, we got this sugar-free syrup because we've sweetened it that way before, and it's really good. And then plus, you know, if we want some pancakes on a Saturday morning, we'll have some syrup. Got a big old thing of pinto beans. This bag right here will probably feed us, like, you think like it'll be at least 2 months. When was the last time we got pinto beans? It's been like 2-3 months, hasn't it? Yeah. So what I do with these is I just get little pint size mason jars, and I divide this up into pints, and then that 1 pint will make us a crock pot dinner. So we love pinto beans. We are still eating these every week. Super delicious. I will leave a recipe down below for you if you want to try the way I make it. It's very simple, but very delicious. Went ahead and got a big jug of peanut oil since we're going to be doing the catfish. We actually haven't been using our fryer for the last couple of months, but since we're going to be doing the catfish, we're going to use our deep fryer, and we needed to get some more oil for that. We are still loving our pork Chinese dinner. So we went ahead and got several of these Thai sweet chili sauces. Now we also got some, I'm going to show you in a minute, some ground beef. And when we make burgers, I actually like some of the sauce on my burger too. So we wanted to go ahead and stock up, so we have plenty of that. Last month, I got a few of these stir-fry seasonings, and I told you I was going to try it and just see how it made our Chinese dinner. I love it. I think it elevates the flavor. Tyler, he says that he cannot taste a difference, but I definitely can. I think he's just being a turkey butt, but it's delicious.
Turkey over Zane.
All right, we got 2 things of just imitation vanilla. We use that in our oatmeal, and then we also use ground cinnamon. So we stocked up and got 3 of those. For our hamburgers, of course, you have to have cheese and make it a cheeseburger. So we just got some of these American sliced cheeses. Now we are downsizing butter. If y'all have been here for the last few months, you know that we usually get like 4 or 5 of these 2-packs. Well, this month we're using one 2-pack. We mainly use butter in the mornings with our breakfast for like when we're doing our eggs and stuff. But this month we got bacon to go with our breakfast. So we're thinking we can just use the bacon grease from the bacon to cook our eggs, and so we can actually use less butter that way. I do have some rendered lard that we've done. So if we have a dinner that we need to, you know, like if you need oil or something in your pan, instead of using extra butter, we'll just use some of that lard, which is really good. I've used it before. We got 2 things of this Pancho's white queso. This is our favorite queso. I think in this month, let's see, we're gonna make it with our Mexican food that we're gonna make this month. It's of course just regular rice with pork. You can use pork, steak, chicken, shrimp, however you want. But we always just have a lot of pork on hand. So we're gonna use pork, onions. What else are we gonna put in it?
What?
Oh, jalapeno peppers. I have those in the freezer from the garden last year. And then we like to use some of this queso. I did not get any taco seasoning because I have ground cumin. So I'm just going to try and save some money instead of buying a whole bunch of taco seasoning. Just use the seasoning that I have.
Oh, we forgot to get peppers.
Like bell peppers?
Yeah.
I didn't know we were going to get those.
Well, I was just going to buy them a week at a time, but I forgot.
Well, we can do it another day.
I'll get them tomorrow. I'm going into town.
Okay. All right. So we needed some black pepper and salt. So we just got the big containers of those. For our breakfast, pretty much every morning, we use these quick oats. So we got 3 of those so we wouldn't run out. We love onions. I could probably put onions with almost every dinner we have. Probably will put it with every dinner we have. So we got 4 of these bunches of just sweet yellow onions. Those are our favorite kind, the sweet kind. We got 3 things of sweet potatoes. I don't think I got any sweet potatoes last month. And I think it's because we were like sweet potatoed out because we were just eating them so much. But then with not having them for a whole month, I missed it. So we got some of these. We'll be putting these with some dinners, probably like with our catfish. Just fry up some of these potatoes. I think that'll be really good. For breakfast, like I told y'all, we just got some of this Great Value hickory smoked thick cut bacon. We got 2 packages of that, not only just for breakfast, but we also like making like BLT sandwiches, and so we thought that would be really delicious. We got a whole flat of green beans. Now, these vegetables here, like the green beans, these are mainly just to go on the shelf to be in the pantry. That way, any dinner we have, if we feel like it needs to have a little bit more, we can just open a can of green beans. For our Chinese dinner over here, to bulk it up a little bit more, we were thinking about adding more veggie other than just onions and meat and sauce. So we got some of these little cut baby corns. I thought that would be really fun. And then we also got some sliced carrots. So whenever I make that dinner, we'll just have to pick that night, do we want the corn or the carrots? But I got like half a flat of the corn and half a flat of the carrots. For the bulk of our meat, we got 3 of these pork loins that we always get. These were actually cheaper this month. We only got 3 because we still have quite a bit in the freezer. But since they were a better deal this month, we went ahead and got 3 of them. And then we have not bought ground beef in what feels like forever.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a long while. This was not technically, I don't think it was really on sale, was it? The ground beef? No, just normal price.
It's like 28 bucks, 29 bucks.
Yeah, it was like $29 for this 10-pound thing. But I have been craving cheeseburgers. And last weekend, Tyler grilled some pork. And it just made us really, really wanting some like grilled hamburgers or cheeseburgers. So we went ahead and got a big thing of this. I think that'll be really fun this month. For some non-food items, we had to get some deodorant. I didn't get any toothpaste this month because we still have plenty. We pretty much just opened the thing of toothpaste. I think it was like a few days ago. So we should have plenty. We got some shampoo and conditioner. I went ahead and just got this Suave brand and the conditioner to go with it. Got some Irish Spring body soap. That one's my favorite. I've just pretty much used that one my whole life, so I like it. Got some of this Fabuloso cleaner. I love to use this for pretty much everything. This is a concentrate, so you just put like a little bit of a capful in there and then fill the rest of your bottle up with water, and it smells so good. We had to get some more seeds for the garden. We had to get this thing of watermelon seeds. We got a crimson sweet, and then we got 2 of these straight neck squash. Last year I did like the crook neck squash, and they taste great, but this month we wanted to do something a little bit different and try the straight neck. And then I was needing some eyeliner. I like the retractable kind. That one's my favorite. So I got this Wet n Wild, and it was like $3, so I'd say that's a pretty good deal. We got 2 things of the Diet Sam's Cola. These are for Tyler. If you're new here, or if you just don't remember, instead of drinking like coffee in the morning to give him like that caffeine buzz going for the day, he likes to have a can of Diet Coke. So that's what we get those for. And then we got a big old thing of paper towels. I did not buy paper towels last month, and it was like the perfect amount that we already had in the cabinet, because you know what, let's see, I might have 1 left in here. Yep, 1 paper towel. So I timed that just right. We did get a big thing of toilet paper last month, and we only used about half of it, so I chanced it, and we're not gonna buy toilet paper this month and just see if we can make it. If for some reason we're about a week out from the next month and we need toilet paper, it's fine, we can go get some. Then we got all these goodies. As y'all saw, I think it was the last video, we got rabbits for the Homestead, and this water bottle is our favorite one. We have another one, but this one, trying to do this one-handed, it opens on the top like this, if y'all can see that. So you put this on the outside of the cage, and then you can just water them from there. The other one we have, you have to completely take the water bottle off and then fill it up and then put it back. So we're gonna slowly invest in these for each of the rabbit cages. I think we need like 4 more. I think so. We were gonna go ahead and get all 5, but when we went to Atwood's today, the one in the town we were shopping in, they only had 1. So we'll probably go to the other Atwood's later and see if they have any more, because this one is so much more convenient. We got a big thing of water bottles for Tyler. He likes to take these to work with him. We got 2 things of rabbit feed. And then we got 1, 2, 3 things of the dog food. This is always the dog food that we get our dogs. They love it. They eat it up like crazy. And this month, these were $4 on sale. So I'd say that was a bargain. So those are all of the groceries that we bought this month. Make sure you leave me a comment down below telling me how much you think we spent this month. But this is not the end of the video. We are in the middle of getting the garden completely finished. So stick around and I'm gonna show you all the garden. Well, y'all, it has been a couple days since our grocery haul, and I mainly just couldn't come outside because it was raining so much. And then we planned on coming outside today and it started raining again. But we have to get these projects done. But yesterday we went and got a huge load of hay for our rabbits. And then of course when we get sheep, they can eat on it too. But we got a huge trailer full. Tyler did all this work himself. Thanks, honey.
Yep.
But he loaded this down, and then there's, how many bales are in the back of the truck?
It's like almost 60 bales or something.
60 bales total. So we got an amazing deal on this, so we definitely wanted to snag it
We
up.
got it for like 250 bucks.
Yeah, all this for 250. And what is in this hay?
I think it's mostly oats.
Yeah.
And then he said there was orchard grass and maybe some timothy.
Yeah. So that's really good for our rabbits for sure. But our plan now is we now have to unload it. And he's planning on putting it here on this side of our barn. That way it can stay dry. We've been letting the chickens free range because we had to take their garden house for the garden. I'll show you all that later.
You would be amazed at how much that's saving us on feed.
Yes. This is the longest we've let them free range like this. We've let them be out in the yard for like a few hours every so often, but I mean, they've been out like this for weeks. And it's awesome. They're doing amazing. What?
Oh, I need pancakes.
Okay. What kind of pancakes?
What do you mean? What kind? Is there more than one kind?
Well, you know, you have regular, you have chocolate chip.
You got no chocolate chip.
You have butter pecan. No, I don't have any of that stuff.
I got options.
And bacon?
Yep.
Okay. Couple eggs?
Huh?
Couple eggs?
At least.
Oh, okay.
I'm burning calories here.
You sure are.
I have a figure to keep up.
That's true. You can't be getting too little.
Nope. What?
Now, since we got all that hay put up, very thankful for Tyler for doing that. I wanted to kind of show y'all the garden. We're behind on the garden this year. We just had things happen, you know, things happen. So we have all of the plants in the ground, but we are still having to put out some weed fabric pretty much through the whole entire thing, because with how big this garden is, there's just no way that we are going to be able to commit to weeding this thing and keeping it under control. So we still have a roll of fabric, like there's some over there that came up, and we still have another row, but the fabric staples that we have, they were actually like homemade staples, and they just weren't going deep enough into the ground to actually keep it down. So that's why we have these bricks on it. But the next big thing, we'll be able to order those staples, order more fabric, and then we'll put it all in, and then we will be pretty much done with the garden. So thought I would show y'all pretty much what we have and like where it's at. It's a big one. So first of all, oh, see, here's some of our homemade staples. Tyler made these, and they worked really good. I think it was last year, but for some reason we added more mulch this year, and so I think it's just not broken down to be compact enough for these to stay, but that's okay. We tried. But so as we first come into the garden, we have our 2 things of flowers here. They are blooming gorgeously. I mean, they are so beautiful. I need to come out here and pick these dead ones off. I did the flower containers yesterday, but I need to do these. But these bloomed so beautifully. And then I got the pink ones over here. Get some of those out. I also put some right here. Tyler built me this little flower bed. And this is actually a tree that we cut down earlier this year. But as you can see, the chickens, they like to lay here every day. So they've kind of smushed the flowers, and that's okay. We'll get more, or I'll think of something else to do. But as you come into the garden, this trellis here is actually going to be covered in cucumbers this year. And last year we did loofahs, which did fine, but I didn't love it as much. It wasn't as much fun to me as I thought they were going to be. And I really love cucumber. I want to make lots and lots of pickles. And so we have those that are going to go up here. I noticed yesterday when I was coming out here to collect eggs that the cucumbers have already sprouted. See, like that plant right there, right there, right there, and right there. So that's really exciting. So when we first come into the garden, these first 2 rows are tomatoes, and most of these tomatoes are Big Boy, Better Boy, and Jet Star. Then after the tomatoes, we have 2 rows of bell peppers, and I'm actually noticing something about these peppers that's a little troubling. It looks like something has been getting in and eating these plants, because that is not what it looked like. Okay, Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh goodness. All right, well I have to figure that out. So we have 2 rows of bell peppers. I have to get more, that's fine. Then after that, right here, we have these T-posts up so we can see where all the rows are when we put the fabric down. We have a row here of hot peppers, which is mainly jalapenos, and I think I have 6 plants of cayenne peppers. So I actually like the cayenne peppers. I will dehydrate those and turn those into like red pepper flakes. Kitty, I'm filming here. Yeah, I'm filming. You gotta be quiet. Yeah, okay. So then after the hot peppers, this row, is it bad? I already forgot what was in each row. I think this is probably our summer squash, yellow squash. And then we had a row or 2 of winter butternut squash, which we have absolutely been loving eating this past winter. It was so good. We have a row of sweet potatoes, pretty much a whole entire row of sweet potatoes that we're excited for. And then along this fence here, we have purple whole peas that are going to be right here. And then from there all the way back, we're going to have green beans. So that's exciting. And I wanted to show y'all, once the plants actually start coming up and you can see them, I'll come out here more often with you. But something that was so fun to me, I've not planted any flowers yet. It might be too late for that. I have no idea, but I'm probably going to plant anyway. Over here, so the garden last year stopped right here with these posts. So it went straight across right here. And this back row, so like right here, was a whole row of sunflowers. Well, when we harvested those to get the seeds, we threw a lot of the heads just over here and on the ground. And of course, when you plop them down, you know, seeds fall out. Well, I noticed something really fun, and that is that we have a volunteer sunflower right here. I saw that the other day and I got so excited. I said, we are not going to tear that up. We're going to let that grow just where it is, because I thought that was really sweet. Hey, say bye-bye. Say see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.